Did you know that the Titans are getting an upgrade in the next Magic set, Duskmourn? Here, let me show you. If you've played Magic for a while, you're probably familiar with some or all of the Titans that were originally printed way back in M11. The most famous of these is probably Primeval Titan, and these were a cycle of 5 6-mana creatures that did powerful things when they entered the battlefield or attacked. They've stayed relatively powerful for a long time. I mean, Primeval Titan, good old Primetime, is still banned in a few formats, and they all tend to show up in cubes fairly often. There's a new cycle of these in Duskmourn that are very similar. These are Overlords, and there's 5 of them. They are large and have a very similar ability that triggers when it enters or attacks. Take Overlord of the Huntswoods here. This is a 5-mana 6/5 that creates a special land called Everywhere when it enters or attacks. That's kind of neat. All the Overlords also have an impending ability. This is kind of like Suspend, but not. So if you cast them for their impending cost, which is cheaper, they enter with a number of time counters on them and are just enchantments, not creatures. At the end of your turn, you remove a counter and they become a creature when there are no more counters on them anymore. The advantage of doing this is that, number 1, it's cheaper to cast, and number 2, you still get the enter trigger when they enter the battlefield. So that's the green one. The black one, Overlord of the Baelmerk, is a 5-mana 5/5 that mills you for 4, and then lets you return a creature or planeswalker back to your hand. Note that it can be a card that was already in your graveyard, not one that was milled this way. That's pretty cool. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, is that what it is a 6-mana 5/5 that deals 4 damage to any target when it enters or attacks. I mean, take that, Inferno Titan. Yeah, the blue one is Overlord of the Flood Pits, which is a 5-mana 5/3 flyer that has you draw 2 cards and discard a card. Pretty good. And finally, the white one is the Overlord of the Mistmoors. This is a 7-mana 6/6 that puts 2 2/1 flying insect tokens into play. This one really feels like an upgraded Grave Titan to me, which back in the day made 2/2 zombies. I guess it still does it today. Yeah. Anywho, these seem really powerful. Their main downside is that they are enchantments, so they can get destroyed with enchantment removal. I still think good old Primetime is still the best one of all, though, just because it can get lands. So its power is always relative to the lands you can search up in your deck. Still, these seem pretty sweet. Yeah, look like a lot of fun. I think I need a good nickname from this. I mean, I want to be Sullivan, Overlord of the something, but I'm not sure what I should be. Overlord of the Barstools? Is that good? I don't know. Good ideas in the comments appreciated.